First thing they're going to see is your highlight tape. How do you make it? Very simple. All right? You are going to put your best plays first. If you're a running back, in your first play, you get the ball, and you make a juke, and you run 40 yards, and now you're running, and you're 5'9", 155 pounds, and you get caught by a defensive lineman that's 6'3", 240, don't put it on your tape. It's a great run, all right? But if you're 5'9", 150, you're supposed to run a 4.4 or 4.5 or 4.6, and a 240-pound, 6'3 guy catches you from behind 30 yards down the field. That's going to tell me on the first play he can't run, and he's a running back. Okay? Here's what I'm doing when I get 300 emails a day. Click, and I'm going to the next one. You got like 5 plays. 5. The key is, if you're at the right level of play, you have the right 5 or 6 plays, 5, 7 plays, and then you got the right transcripts, you're going to get some attention. All right? So you got to know how to put that highlight tape together. Those first 5 plays, wow ability, anything you got that's like, all right, that's a play. Then, when somebody looks at it, remember the guy that's looking at it, he's that area coach. He's got to be like, all right, I can show this to the position coach now. So that position coach is going to have you in his room for meetings, and then he's going to have you at his, in his position for individual, and then you're going to produce for him in the field. Because at the end of the day, once it's done with the recruiting, the position coach is responsible for the player. So if the player don't play, don't come back on the recruiter, because you're the position coach and you're the one that approved the guy. And then the coordinator has to have production for the whole offense if you're the wide receiver. So it all goes up the chain, and production at the end of the day is what it is. That highlight tape you have don't have to be way long. You probably only get 5 to 10 plays looked at anyway. Don't have to be 20 minutes. Just put plays at your position that look like I did my job and I did it really good. And that's what you want to do, okay? 2 to 4 minutes. And then the other thing is in the game tapes, I'll be honest, never watched a game tape at the Division I level from beginning to start on a player. But we did have people that cut those up, and we had good, bad, ugly tapes. So they'd show like 5 plays are good, 5 plays are bad, and 5 really ugly plays. There aren't no perfect players, all right? But it's just the difference between the good and the ugly, all right? And that made the difference. So at the end of the day, make it short, make it sweet. When somebody watches it, make them want to see your transcripts, because that's what they're going to look at next. Very simple with the highlight tape. Very importantly, in games, no loafs. You can bust plays, it's okay. People align wrong and bust plays. Just do it fast and do everything from whistle to whistle, because that could make a break if they happen to look at some game tape and they happen to look at some good, bad, ugly tapes. They never want to see you, if you're a lineman, get in the stance, the run goes the other way, and then you just watch everybody. And then the running back fumbles in the middle of the field when you could have done your job and ran down the field and actually picked up the fumble. So that effort and that, intensity and that, you doing what you're supposed to be doing from start to finish, it could make or break whether someone looks at one more play of yours. So, and you're going to determine that by what you do on the film. It doesn't come back to him. It doesn't come back to your parents. It doesn't come back to anybody but what you do on that film. So when you're asked to do something from start to finish, you either do it or you don't. And you do it as hard as you can. And that could make a break. It could make or break somebody looking at 5 more plays, or actually calling Coach Boyages and looking at your transcripts. Hey, what's this guy's transcripts? I like his size. I like his motor. This guy plays with some toughness. I like that. What are his grades like? Or it might be no phone call. Like, I just watched those 2 or 3 plays, and it could make or break you.